Welcome to Tiny Vermont. We have two tiny houses behind us today that we're going to give you a tour of. They are nearly identical, but there are some key differences. And this has been running as a very successful Airbnb business. They come fully furnished, so you could actually start running your own Airbnb business, but more on that at the end of the video. Starting on the outside, there are a few things that I want to point out. This is very easy to hook up. It actually has the standard RV plug. It has the RV dump. So as long as you have RV connections where you're at, this will be good. It also has a connection for propane for the instant on-demand hot water heating system. They also both have a ductless mini split heating and air system, which is actually controlled by an app. So if you're not at the property, you can still control it via the app and turn it on or off as needed. Come check out the inside. Immediately when you walk in, you're greeted with this luxurious, comfortable living room. In here we have a sectional couch that turns into a bed. It also has storage underneath of the Chase lounge for extra pillows, sheets, any blankets that guests may need. Over here we have a television, we have a guitar stand. In here we have the ductless mini split up there. And we have a table which folds up, and there are two chairs that also come with the unit, so you'll be able to enjoy that table there. To the right when you walk in the door, you have your beautiful kitchen. These countertops are actually made out of maple. It's a very tasteful, light colored wood in here. Really brings air to the space and really enjoy that. You do have oversized drawers, which is huge in a tiny house. A lot of times people are stuffing things in really small drawers, but these are really large, really well built, and they do match the countertop as well. Moving over here, we have a deep, rather large farmhouse sink and a 2-burner cooktop, which is electric, so that way you'll have minimal upkeep in here. We're gonna get to the loft in a minute, but this staircase here, I think, in my opinion, it's better than having a ladder, because a ladder just seems kind of cumbersome and almost like a waste of space. But here the staircase doubles as storage, and it does have the chairs in it, which are for the living room table, as well as kind of a little closet here. Extra, books and food items can fit in here, as well as if you have some long item that you want to put down there. I don't know what you would, but maybe an extra folding table or something you could put under there. Over here we do have a very nicely sized refrigerator that has a freezer as well, and a spot for the trash can right next to it. Again, very well thought out in these tiny houses. And I love how the refrigerator is set at this height, so that way you can put things on top of it. In the bathroom, it's very spacious, very beautiful. Some tiny houses I've been in, I feel crammed, but this actually feels like a full-size bathroom in here. We have this beautiful tongue and groove going up the wall. We have a very nicely sized medicine cabinet. Put all of your extra toilet paper and stuff in. Again, huge medicine cabinet for a tiny house. This sink, it kind of matches the sink in the kitchen, and it is a good enough size. I don't feel like I would struggle washing my hands in this sink. Again, some of the tiny houses that you see, they have these like little sinks that you're like, how would you even fit yourself in that sink? But one thing about this tiny house that I've never seen in any other tiny house before is over here on this side. So follow me over here. We have a heated jet tub. So people will use this in the winter time here in Vermont, and that's heated, so they could do that. Very cool feature. I've never seen a jet tub in a tiny house before. Moving up into the loft now, you do have this handrail, which is really sturdy and really nice, because if you were wearing socks on something like this, you might be concerned about slipping, but because you have the handrail, you have something to hold on to and feel safe and secure walking up. Up here in the bedroom, the loft, there's plenty of outlets. You've got windows so you can look out at your view, which is something that I really like to wake up to the sun, so that's a really great feature up here. You also have the sconces next to the bed, so that way you can turn those on and enjoy some time reading in bed without having to worry about going and turning off lights somewhere out in the rest of the house. So that's a really great feature. Moving into this tiny house, the second one, it's very similar. We're just going to kind of do a quick overview of this one because it's basically the same stuff that you've seen in the other one. You'll notice the floor color is different from the last one, and you still have that same easy to pull out and maneuver guest bed, chase lounge sectional area. TV is included as well. Walking into the kitchen, still very similar here. It has a slightly different cooktop in this one. And the real difference is right here. The other one had that jacuzzi style tub, the jet tub. This one has a stand-up shower, which is very spacious. Again, for a tiny house, this is a really, really huge bathroom. And you may be wondering about the bathroom door. The bathroom door is actually located here on a slider, so you don't have to worry about opening or closing a door into your living space and trying to manage that. The loft again has this nice sturdy handrail that you can easily get up into. And once you're up in the loft, it's basically the same as the other one. Plenty of outlets. I want to repeat that again. A lot of tiny houses might not have enough outlet space, but this also has the same windows. The sconces are actually over the windows this time instead of over the bed. So that's the only major difference that I see in this loft here. Thank you for watching the tours of these tiny houses. Again, these are both for sale. I'm going to go ahead and put the link for them down in the description below. So that way, if they're still for sale, when you see this video, you can go and check them out. They are sold fully furnished. So this could be a really great AirBNB opportunity for you, a plug-and-play system to put right on your property. You can go ahead and research that further and look at the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.